Welcome back to the channel. This morning I'm getting ready to trade. It's about 9:20, 10 minutes before the market opens. I'm always trading SPY contracts, so either a call or a put. And I just wanted to kind of give a little tip on that. If you're trading the SPY or, triple Qs or any major market really, one great website to go check out in the morning is called Forex Factory. So I have it here. And what it'll kind of do is go through the day and show you anything important that is coming up in the day, something you may want to watch out for. FOMC's talking, Jerome Powell's going to come on and say something. Maybe there's the jobs are coming out. There's a lot of different things that happen throughout the day that can actually move the market quite aggressively. So if you are trading the SPY, then this is a great website to go check out. So what I really love to see in the SPY is these three aggressive candles. I like to look for the three candles. The best scenario is if the Bollinger Band is super tight right here and kind of condensed, and then you get these three arrows breaking out of resistance with a rush of volume like right here, okay? And then the 9 and the 15 cross. So here we had a nice, decent set of volume, but I really like the aggressive candles and the crossover of the 9 and the 15 EMA and some follow through. You try to enter with a contract around here when there's a bit of a cool down. I don't want to get in here when it's moving really hot, but when it starts to cool down and move sideways and it respects that 9 and the 15 and kind of flows up there, I want to enter right in around here, and then you want to really see that rush of volume come in. That means you're in the right trade and you get this push and this nice breakout. For me personally, if the candle closes below the 15 EMA, I like to just get out. I have a very small account. I'm trying to trade this small account and grow it to show you how you can grow a small account and just try to prove to myself that I can do it too. I have other accounts and everything like that, so I'm just trying to get a small account going. I think it's more interesting for YouTube. You probably have a smaller account, so this is exactly what I'm looking for: a breakout with nice candles going up, volume, 9 and the 15 crossing, and I just stay in. And the plan is just to wait until you get out. The reason I trade the contracts is because you're getting more bang for your buck really when it comes to having a small account. So I just do one contract right now because I only have 2,000 in there. I would probably risk about $40 on each trade, and my max would probably be about a max would be two bad trades where I lose $80 for the day. But if I'm kind of controlled, to be about 50, 60 lost on the day, and that's it. So that hopefully explains the actual strategy. And then I'm going to jump in and trade this morning, and I'll show you the trade that I take then, and we'll see what happens from there. So I'll come back when that happens. Okay, so not the best day for me today either, unfortunately. I just lost $80. I was hoping that it was going to be less than that, but the one problem with options contracts is that you can't always get in and out really quick. Usually getting in is a little bit easier. Sometimes getting out, there can be a bit of drag there. So, it's a double-edged sword. You can end up making a lot more money, but if you end up being wrong, you lose a little bit more than you would have liked. That's why with a small account, you really just got to keep it, nice and easy. So at $80 gone on the day, that's it for me today. I'm not going to trade anymore, but let's break down exactly what happened. So the market was really choppy in the morning here, you can see, and I was just going to stay out of this. It's really best to just leave the market alone for the first probably 5 to 10 minutes for sure. So this choppiness, wanted to stay out of that completely. And then you can see down here, right at 9:45, what happened is news came out. I talked about the Forex Factory stuff. So let's go take a look. So I wasn't sure if this would really matter too much, but it definitely did. And the thing that actually really got it going was the manufacturing PMI for the US dollar. So the actual is greater than the forecast, and it's good for the currency. So you have the green here. Now, one thing that's really good to know when you're trading the SPY is that there's an inverse correlation between the US dollar, I usually just go USD CAD, to the markets. So when the dollar is going up, look at it screaming up, a lot of the time, most of the time, the market's going to go down. And then when the market is trending down, when the dollar is going down, the market will go up. So that's something to really keep an eye on. Well, obviously they love that manufacturing PMI, and the dollar absolutely ripped. So it kind of destroyed, any chance of the market going up today. Now, with that quick of a move like that, that just kind of scares me because, like I said, if you try to get in now and then it ends up popping again, and sometimes with news, you'll have a flush down to break everybody out, and then it rips back up again. So it's tough to be trading that type of news. Now, when it slowed down here for these 15 minutes and was kind of going, we had more news coming up. That was going to be the ISM manufacturing PMI and the job openings. So obviously those were important as well. So now I'm sitting there going, well, I don't want to get in. What if these come down worse for the dollar, and then it ends up screaming, the dollar goes down and the market goes back up. When you have the quick movements like this, it's really tough to get into a trade, whether you're buying the stock or you're trading contracts. So I stayed patient throughout all of this. Now, in hindsight, obviously, I wish I just bought in here and bought a put, had it come all the way down. It would have been a $500 day. I mean, it would have been amazing, but it's not what happened. With a small account, especially, you really got to be careful. And with this 10 o'clock move slamming down like this, it's just one of those things I don't want to be a part of. And I mean, look at the US dollar, right? Just absolutely ripped up. So the market just kept falling. Now, where I got tripped up is staying patient, waiting. We had a little push of volume. In hindsight, obviously, it was not enough, but I liked having this green volume here. I liked having this pin bar here. I like the 9 and the 15 kind of crossing through here, and you have higher lows throughout. So I entered on the green line, and then unfortunately, as we're going along here, you kind of have to let this play out. You don't. The last thing you want to do is just get out because you think it's gonna fall, and then you see it scream and continue up, and you're like, oh man, I was in that trade. So that's one of the things I've really learned over the years is let the trade play out. Unfortunately, today we had nice big red candle bars flying down. This happens a lot quicker than you think in real time. So trying to get out here, but I actually ended up getting out around here as it kind of slowed down. And so you can see I bought the option for 430 and I sold it for 350. That's just one contract, so that's a loss of $80 on the day. Unfortunately, it happened, but this is a part of trading. This is what happens. So hopefully this can be a good lesson for you, and hopefully you can kind of see, oh, if I'm going to trade the SPY, pop over to Forex Factory, keep an eye on the US dollar. That's something I'm going to be doing a lot in the future. I always knew that it was inversely correlated, but because of this, I was watching it minute by minute, and man, it really is inversely correlated. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on that in the future, and we'll use that going forward in the trading as well. So good day for you to learn, maybe what not to do, maybe how to look into the market a little bit deeper. I also keep an eye on Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, and Google. Those are the highest weighting in SPY. So they were all going down as well. In hindsight, I probably should have just been looking to get a put here because this is kind of a low volume event, and it's kind of dragging along here, and clearly this is a down day. So what are you going to do though? Lost on the day. Tomorrow we're going to get, dust ourselves off, get back into it, try to trade again and see what happens. If you missed my video from yesterday, I had gone on 6 days in a row of green, made almost $600. So a couple of days of losses, that's going to happen. Got to keep that positive attitude and keep going. So we'll keep it going from there. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll check you on the next one.